I'm Lorena Joy Stewart, your body expert, and I'm here with Allison Larson, your soul expert, and we have a special guest. We have now named her the happiness coach, Miss Stacey Harris, bringing happiness all over the world and to so many people. You are on our show because Allison was bragging about the transformation that she had from your 100 Days of Happy?
Yeah, here's what happened. I'm friends with you on Facebook. In fact, we were discussing before the show. I don't even think we met before Facebook.
We didn't.
And this speaks to the power of Facebook too, because I saw her challenge. She did 100 Days of Happy and has been putting out a video every single day about happy.
Wow.
And as I've watched these videos, it just really has sparked and inspired happiness into my life. And you know, I've had some difficult times in the past 100 days. Well, 50 days. You're on day number what?
I am now on day 90.
Oh, day 90.
Yes.
Okay, congratulations.
Congratulations.
So I caught on a little bit later, but yeah, I was totally inspired by that.
How
Thank you.
exciting.
It's very fun.
So people, they're like, what is 100 Days of Happy? Can you share a little bit about what goes on in the 100 Days of Happiness?
Yes, thank you. 100 Days of Happy is my way to help others actually begin to understand how they can be happy. And so it's just not a little thing, a ditty, it's actually brain training tools.
Wow.
And it has been so helpful for me, and it was just like this little tiny gift that I have, and I'm like, okay, how can I help people?
Yeah.
And this is actually I'm on my fourth time. I'm
Oh my
preparing,
goodness.
will be. So this has been going on several
How
times.
exciting. What are the principles? Are they thinking tools, brain concept, emotional concept? What kind of practice is this? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and yes. It is brain training tools to where you
Awesome.
can actually train your brain to do something different. And I have loved it. And it wasn't anything that anything that I post are things that I actually do, concepts and tools that I do.
Stacey, I know a lot of people that are in helping self-help, they're helping others. It never comes out of place just, oh, I'm just gonna help people. I'm just gonna get a profession in helping. Like, you can be doing a lot of things.
True.
What was the catalyst for you to get into this? Was there a dark rock bottom you hit? Did you get through hard times by applying these principles, therefore you wanted to share it with the world? What was the catalyst for you to take on this profession?
Well, thank you for asking, because it was not on my syllabus in college. Not at all. Actually, what ended up happening is that I have cried most of my life. I will soon to turn 50 in August.
Ooh.
And yes, very fun.
Congratulations.
And most of this time I spent crying. I was sexually abused. I ended up having, I had a husband, had a brand new baby, a 1 and a 2-year-old, and he showed up at the hospital and said, I want a divorce.
Oh, wow.
So I've been divorced nearly 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
We've done food addictions. We've had, suicide attempts, a child with disability.
Wow.
Now husband actually in prison
Wow.
for nearly 15 years. So
You've been on your own.
Yes.
Wow.
So it has definitely been a story.
Wow.
And I decided that I was tired of crying. And that's where I started diving in to finding out personal development. And somebody said, did you know that you could change? And I went, no, seriously. I was the girl that showed up, 4th grade, grades at college. No way, I can't change.
Yeah.
And when it started transforming, I do not want another woman to sit and cry herself to sleep.
Wow.
I want to teach them.
That
Wow.
is so powerful.
That is
And
powerful.
you know what I love about that, Stacey? What I really love is that you decided to become a victor over your life rather than a victim.
Absolutely.
And that's so important. So I was hoping, if it's okay with you, Lorena, that Stacey could share a little piece of one of her 100 Days of Happy with us.
I would love that.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I would love to. Okay, so the one thing that I have, that one of my favorites is that to stop keeping things in boxes.
All right, I'm writing this one down.
Okay, so I was in my basement cleaning, and one of my coolest treasures, like these fun little cartoon character glasses, and I've had them in my box for years and years and years, because I was afraid they would break.
Yeah.
And that, oh my gosh, what would happen?
Yeah.
And well, you know what? One day I'm going to die and never use the glasses.
Yeah.
And so a brain training tool would be check in with yourself and find out why you're holding something.
Wow.
Why aren't you using it
That's
and being
so
in the
true.
present?
That's
so
true.
live in the present and use what you have and enjoy it.
That's
So
beautiful.
start taking things outside of boxes.
Yes.
Go
Yes.
find,
That's
dust
awesome.
off that box, find that favorite thing that
Yes.
you've been storing forever.
It
Love
has. Well, one of my fun ones was the toilet paper roll. Is it over or under?
It's over. It's over. It's over.
It's over. It's
If it's
totally-
under, you're
never
wrong.
under.
Yeah.
I'm
So it
agreeing
doesn't
with
matter. It's all in your perception. And does it really matter? So to be happy.
Stacey, thank you so much for sharing your story, and I cannot wait to hear more about your business coming up. You don't want to miss it. Lots of cool tips and stories. You just heard Miss Stacey Harris. Stay tuned.
So I've come up with a family emergency plan.
Great. What is it?
It's difficult to talk about, so I'm not telling you.
How will we know what to do?
You won't.
I'm so glad I won't have to remember anything.
And me too. Thanks for this, sweetie.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does.
And like that, you're a job creator.